can you summarize ClickPic's proposition? What is it that makes it different?
Okay, so ClickPic lets people and brands interact in an innovative way through the use of image and audio recognition technologies. So we let people through smartphones interact with brands, TV shows, TV programs, magazines, newspapers, radio stations, by using our algorithms through our application, mobile application, where you can download extra content, where you can talk about those programs, those TV shows through your smartphone.
Mm-hmm. So you are in an interesting moment for your company now, because you got some angel investment. You got some. You managed to raise your first investment round. Now you're looking to grow. So what is it that you're looking for, and what are you going to use that capital for?
Yeah, exactly. We raised the seed round from a Brazilian angel investor. We raised around $300,000, and we use this money to do customer discovery with our technology. So we talk to the market, so we can try to understand better where our technology can find applications. And at the moment, we have found exactly where we have to go, and we need to scale our solution. So we're looking for more funding, and we already have partners in line that are going to launch products with our technology, and we're going now to scale our business proposition.
So you now split your time between São Paulo and San Francisco. So can you tell us why you decided to base yourself out there, and what are the advantages of being inserted in the Silicon Valley community?
Exactly. So in Brazil, I'm very involved with trying to build the Brazilian ecosystem for startups. So I went to Silicon Valley to learn more about their culture and what makes Silicon Valley so successful, so I could try to understand and get feedback from what I'm doing, and through my personal experience I could try to bring it here to Brazil, and what's happened with my startup, what's happened with the feedback from investors, the feedback from users there, I can bring this here and try to leverage that to also show people here in Brazil how to inspire them and how to find their way through entrepreneurship.
Okay, so what are in your view, what are the main challenges that an entrepreneur in technology startup faces here in Brazil?
Yeah, first the lack of very sophisticated ecosystem. So if we are building it now, it's growing. But if you want, for example, to raise money, it's very difficult to find the right people you should talk to. So many times entrepreneurs face several challenges and failures because they talk to the wrong people. So we receive a lot of no's, and that's something that happens with a lot of entrepreneurs. So, but here in Brazil, you receive more no's than actually usually it should happen. But basically because you're not talking to the right kind of people. So right now we have a lot of investors coming from outside of Brazil, and we have Brazilian investors getting specialized in the internet area. So you have to know the right kind of people to talk to, and that's I think what makes the most interesting of our moment now.
Mm-hmm. What do you think that is needed? You already talked about the need for a more sophisticated ecosystem, but what do you think that is needed the most in order to make the Brazilian entrepreneur scene thrive?
In my opinion, what we need the most is more role models. So we need more people where we could get inspiration. So if you see, it's not only for entrepreneurs, it's also for investors. Investors need to see successful companies coming out of the internet sector. So we need to see more exits. And for that to happen, you have to convince entrepreneurs to take more risks. So for that to happen, you have to build an ecosystem, you have to inspire them. So I think role models are the most efficient way of doing that. But because that's what happens in Silicon Valley. You have a lot of role models and people where you can get inspiration from.
Mm-hmm. Are you aiming to become a role model yourself?
Yeah, I hope so. I want to be successful, of course, but the most important thing is I really want to do something that can impact people in a good way. So our products, what's the mission of our company is to create products that actually make people's life easier, better. So And that, and our ultimate goal in the end will be to help also grow the Brazilian ecosystem. If our company is doing well, and if we are being a role model, we also inspire more entrepreneurs and certainly the economy.